Hello and welcome back to Productive Dragons channel, where we do unboxes, plan with me's, and other things. And if you like that, please consider subscribing. Today we got the book of the month in. Want to see what's inside? Come join me. Book of the month is just that, a book of the month. For the month of March, it was 6 selections. In this, it's only available in the United States and Canada, except for Quebec. I still think it's one of those that are not quote. It is $17.99 per month with free shipping. This month, as you can see, I did add-ons. For the month of March, the Lolly awards were done. That's their book award, and who the nominees and the award winner, you get to choose, and you can get it for free. So I did pick one of those. The one that I would have picked, I've already bought, so that one. And then I've done a few add-ons, and of course the book. So, like I said, there were 6 selections. We had a contemporary fiction, a literary fiction, a romance, a retelling, a mystery, and a literary fiction. So, without further ado, you also get a bookmark with this. So let's open this up, and I will try to show you what my add-ons were and what my the Lolo awards. So let's put this aside. There are several books. Poor bookmark got hell bent. So there's that, and the thing is The Cruel Sea by Nicholas Monserrat. I'm probably mispronouncing that. It was a Book of the Month selection in 1951. So, that's going to be interesting. Alright, so we have... Nope, that was an add-on. That was an add-on. That was an add-on. That was an add-on with a bookmark, which was kind of cool. You got this one, and of course the one at the bottom was the one that I picked, and I picked The Mystery. This Story Might Save Your Life by Tiffany Crum. Benny Abbott and Joy Moore host one of the most beloved podcasts in the world. Each week they delight listeners with a different, against all odds, survival story, gleefully finding the weird, life-affirming humor, and near-death experience. Since their first episode on Joy's experience with several narcoleptic, they have been best friends everyone wants to befriend. And thanks to the meticulous management of Joy's husband, Xander, they've built a lucrative empire. The problem is their next survival story may be their own. When Benny arrives at Joy and Xander's home one morning to record, he finds shattered glass in an empty house. One clue sheds light on the couple's disappearance and is the incomplete, previous, unseen first draft of Joy's memoir. Benny will stop at nothing to find them, even as the police zero in on him as their prime suspect. Millions of devoted listeners think they know the real Benny and Joy. But as the hours tick by and the odds seem increasingly stacked against Joy and Xander being found alive, not even the most devoted fans can guess that the terrible secrets their favorite famous BFFs have hidden from the world and from each other. So here is the author of that. So that was interesting. I thought, okay, I'll try that one out. Okay, I will next show you the Lola winner it was actually the winner. And it came with a bookmark, which I will show the bookmark first. This one was interesting. It is the winner of the 2025 Lolly Awards. It's a seed from the seed bank and seed planting. The 2025 Lolly winner, Wild Dark Shore, is a tale of care, choice, and whatever endures, marked with the moment with the orange cosmic seeds. So that was kind of interesting. And out of the bunch, VE swabs. I believe bury your. Give me a. Because I noticed that they didn't give those. Here we go. Bury our bones in the midnight soil. I've actually owned so. And then there was The Favorites by Lynn Fargo, First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, and The Names by Florence Knapp. Out of those, I was like, nah. But then I decided, you know what? I will try this one. Is Wild Dark Shores by Charlotte McConaughey. Dominic Salt and his 3 children are caretakers of Shearwater, a tiny island not far from Antarctica, a home to the world's largest seed bank. Shearwater was once full of researchers, but with the sea levels rising, the salts are now its final inhabitants. During the worst storm the island has ever seen, a woman mysteriously washes ashore. Isolation has taken a toll on the salts, but as their nurse, the woman Rowan, back to strength, it begins to feel like she might just be what they needed. Rowan, long accustomed to protecting herself, starts imagining a future where she could belong to someone again. But Rowan isn't telling the whole truth about why she set out for Shearwater. And when she discovers sabotaged radios in a freshly dug grave, she realizes Dominique is keeping his own secrets. As the storms on Shearwater gather force, they all must decide if they can trust one another enough to protect the precious seeds in their care before it's too late, and if they can finally put the tragedies of the past behind them to create something new together. A novel of breathtaking twists, dizzying beauty, and furious love, Wild Dark Shore is about the impossible choices we make to protect the people we love, even as the world around us disappears. And here is the author of that. So, and she's Australian. Interesting. Okay. So we have those. Now, I did 3 add-ons. And they're all horror. So, you did nothing wrong. C.G. Droops. Single mother. I am going to mispronounce this. I know me because I'm that bad. Oldie life has become a fairy tale. She met Bran, equal parts golden retriever, devoted and sinfully handsome. His whiskers, he whisked her and her autistic son Jude away to the crumbling family house he's renovating. She has a new husband, a new home, and a new baby on the way. Everything is perfect until Jude claims he can hear voices in the walls. He said the reservations are hurting the house. And even Iloda can't ignore it. Something strange is going on. The question is it with the house or with her son? And what is totally hiding? Oh, I am mispronouncing the main character's name. Sorry about that. Here is the author's picture. Sounds interesting. Looks like she's done YA and has won awards for that. She also lives in Australia, so that's kind of interesting. Now the next 2, I definitely get their books because I love their works. So, Her Last Breath by Taylor Adams. I love his work. What I've read so far, let me see here. I think there's only been... No, I have not read all his books, so... No Exit, and I think Last Word. So I still need to read Hairpin, Bridge, Our Last Night, and Eye Shot. That is the only 3 books I need, and this one. After years of excuses, Tess has finally agreed to go caving with her best friend, Allie. Their lives have divergently sharply since high school. Allie is a safe, self-made travel influencer, while Tess is shy and claustrophobic. Legal assistant struggling to pay for law school. Maybe Tess is a little jealous of Allie's gold-trotting lifestyle, but who wouldn't be? As Tess and Allie descend into the depths, they realize they're not alone. A stranger who claims to be a fellow caver harasses them. Confident, take no shit Allie insults the guy, and he retaliates. Soon, Tess is trapped inside a narrow crawl space, hundreds of feet underground, fighting to stay alive. 24 hours later, as a hospitalized Tess recounts her harrowing story of survival, the detective interviewer shares new and shocking secrets about Allie's true past. Together, they begin to suspect the brutal attack wasn't so random after all. Who was Allie really? And why did this man target them? And did Tess really leave danger behind when she escaped the cave? Here's Taylor. Like I said, I've enjoyed his work. I always grab his books if I can. And another one that I love and always grab is T. Kingfisher, and this is Wolfworm. This is a thriller, not a horror. Sorry. Okay. Last. Alright. Sonia Wilson is a talented scientific illustrator, but only able to follow her dream because of her father's reputation as a renowned scientist. After his death, she is left without work, prospects, or hope. Such is the lot in life for women in the sciences in 1899. So when the reclusive Dr. Hadler offers her a position illustrating his vast collection of insects, Sonia jumps at the chance to move to his North Carolina manor house and put her talents to use. Once there, though, she encounters dark happenings in the Carolina woods, and even darker questions. What happened to her predecessor? Why are the animals acting so strangely? And what's behind this particular local whispers about blood thieves? With the aid of a housekeeper and a local healer, Sonia discovers that Hadler's entomological studies have taken him down a twisted road. His groundbreaking discoveries come at a cost, one that Hadler is paying with human flesh. If Sonia can't find a way to stop the monstrosity, she may be next under the knife. And again, I do love my Kingfisher. I do enjoy her work. So, I got Wolfworm. I got Last Breaths. Horror, thriller, horror. This one, contemporary fiction and mystery. So, these are the books that I received from Books a Month. What did you think of my selection? Let me know in the comments below. Which one are you interested in? Like I said, these two I absolutely love. This one seemed interesting. And this one, out of the Lolly Finish list, I really thought, okay, well, since I've already got the VA swab, I'll get this one and try it out. And this was the favorite out of the bunch of the choices. So let me know what you think about this selection. Like the video, and until next time, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day.